I liked that. I liked how it was just one yes from
Yes.
Nick, and then that was the end of the pre-episode banter
Yes.
that we normally have. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody out there, I am Podcasting's Bradley Bodine.
Yeah.
And I am here with Podcasting's Nick Pedigo.
Me.
And Podcasting's Eric Pedigo.
That.
Hey.
Guys, I got two wolves inside me.
How many are there? Okay.
And boy, are my holes tired. All right, guys.
That's really gross.
I'm going to
but-
toss it over to Eric Pedigo.
Welcome to the Derailed podcast. Oh, just an abrupt.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
it does. That's what it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get the hang. This is like episode 33 or something.
We'll get used to the
crazy.
theme song one of these days. Yeah, for sure.
We've, guys, I think we should stick with it.
Yeah. So far,
Yeah.
Got a pretty good run going here.
Absolutely.
so far, it's testing well
Yes.
with audiences.
Yes.
I'll tell you
Yes, it
something.
is. Yep.
I love us.
Aw.
I love our song.
me some us.
We have to love us
Yeah.
before we can love all of you.
but we're working on it.
We're working on that.
I love us.
I love you
Yeah.
guys.
I love you.
I'm learning to love us.
My best friend, Brad.
So, guys, it's real hot out.
How you doing?
I don't. Okay. Yep. It's real hot outside.
A lot of touching for how hot
So
it is.
hot.
It's
Yeah.
true. I turned the thermostat down
Thank you.
specifically for
It
this
feels
event.
nice in here.
Yeah.
You got that AC pumping
100%, dude.
in
I
the
can't
in
live
the
with
car. I got the AC pumping.
Can I get a?
Back at the house,
What's that AC doing?
pumping,
Fuck yeah.
and it made me think. Yeah.
Okay.
It pumps.
All right.
I got it thrusting. I got
Stop,
that
stop.
AC gyrating, grinding
Okay. Cool.
up against my jeans.
Yeah, very sensual.
Oh, man.
It made me think. In the history of time,
Been a lot of that.
where does air conditioning rank on list of all-time great inventions?
That I had that thought on
wow.
the patio, and it's real close to the tippy top.
Dude,
It's up there.
To the
sure.
very top, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of magic is this? Where all of it? Well, I took Brad Science off of the.
Oh, no.
I
I don't
wasn't
know
trying
what
to
you
lead
wanna
into
know
a Brad
about it.
Science thing, but
I mean, what do you want to know about?
how do we get from air is hot, man? That's
Yeah.
hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just use this magic machine, and it pumps out cold air at me.
It blows
Sure.
cold.
Something to do with working fluids and gases, all right? And when you compress and decompress gases, they can get hotter or colder, and you use that feature
Yeah.
to run air around to cool it off.
You're removing warmer air and
Right,
replacing it with
essentially.
colder air.
it's
and
working.
then-
I'm getting there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like there's a heat exchanger.
All right. All right.
And that's about that, dude. Brad
Pumping.
Science. Time to learn
Right.
some
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Hell
yeah.
I
It's
think
more
I took
exciting
that
when the song plays first, but it's okay.
I did not anticipate going into Brad Science,
No.
but I was just like, man, what a wonderful invention. And then my brain went, how in the hell
Yeah.
is it cold now when it was hot and now it's cold?
Yeah.
And I love it.
I'll
Yeah.
go right ahead and say it. It's probably in the top 2 inventions of all time.
Oh, 100%. I think
What would
that
the other
was-
one be? Sorry, Brad.
No, I want to hear that.
Heating.
The direct
Oh,
opposite.
Yeah.
Also heating. Well,
Yeah.
heating, we had rudimentary forms of relatively
Sure, we had
early,
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, things like that. The
Love.
sun,
We had love.
yeah.
There's always been
body
love.
heat, friction.
Love gets hot.
We've had hot love.
Yeah.
Hot love since the very beginning.
Oh, there it
AC
is.
ranks way up there with me as well. Like I said, dude, I think it was a defining moment in human history, and like how dope our domiciles are. You gotta think about this. Like first it was caves, and then all of a sudden somebody invented walls, right?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Right.
oh, we can put
Invented
walls.
walls.
We can
They
put.
did.
Somebody
had to
invented walls.
invent them.
We could put those places, and then it's like, oh, sweet, we got shade and cover from the wind and all that, you know. So that was pretty neat. And then eventually, we cooled those homes.
Yes.
So now it's like, oh shit, we're so well sheltered from the elements.
Right.
I love it.
Great work, humans.
Just as
Yeah.
long as
Nice job.
if I can go somewhere and it doesn't feel like what outside feels like,
Right.
I'm so stoked on
Perfect.
that was like one of the nails in the coffin of separating the outside from the inside.
that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Was, climate control and heating and air.
Yeah.
Straight up. Now we don't have to rely on having the outside inside or the inside outside to heat and cool our homes. We can just do it isolationist style in our own domicile.
Yeah, it's up there for me too.
It's
Yeah.
right up there.
Way up there.
Straight up.
Yeah, fuck.
Yep.
Oh, God. I love it.
I mean, then you got to put like soap.
And, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I'd take it or leave it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Washing your hands? Do
Yeah,
a lot
Washing
for,
your hands.
public health.
Yes.
I've yet to see real evidence.
Scrubbing them pits and them booties.
Yep. Did a whole lot for public smell.
Yep.
That was really smart and funny, bud.
You
Thanks.
are a dad.
We are recording much later in the day
Yes.
than we usually do.
Feels weird.
It does feel weird.
It is. It's like a
But it's
nighttime.
okay.
I feel like we're staying after school.
Hey, but you know what it is? It's okay.
It's like
fine.
it's like a night race.
Yeah.
I kind of like
Yeah.
it.
I like to do it first thing in the morning.
Yep.
That's when I feel the best.
Same.
Yeah, I'm good
Mentally.
now though too.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I feel like hell.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
we are about out of time, so let's move on.
That AC talk really took over, dude.
Right.
That
It-
took off on us.
And it ended with a really good joke from Brad.
Absolutely.
That landed and did not fail. So it's time for
Right.
us, I think, to hear about
Oh,
a joke of yours.
okay. So last week you brought up a time that you put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
Right? That was how you put it.
My F and my M.
And oh man, that was pretty funny too, buddy. And I was trying to think of a time that I did something like that awful, and I couldn't. But I did remember the time
It's really fun.
that like my brain stopped working when I was trying to say something funny. This is a few years ago at Bocce Ball. We were still in Chatham Bocce Ball.
Bocce ball.
And I was sitting at a table with Beth, shout outs.
Oh, what up, Beth?
Hold on. I was sitting at a table with Beth and Tracy, and I think, Tracy, and our sister-in-law, Mandy. And we were talking about, you guys remember the guy that would smoke cigars there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just always smelled like cigars.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, I'm tired of smelling those fucking cigars, right? And in my mind, I wanted to make a joke that my grandpa secretly smoked cigars.
Ooh.
So what I tried to say was, yeah, man, it smells like my PapPap's closet. But what I said was, yeah, I know, man, it smells like my PapPap's grandma.
That's funnier. I think.
I didn't even realize that I
dumb.
said that at
I
first.
think because it's dumb, it's funnier.
They all were just kind of like, it was like this, dude. I said PapPap's grandma, and they're all like, and then they keep talking to each other, and then I was like, and then I was like, and then I was like, no, I meant closet, and they're like, oh, and then I was like,
no.
oh no, I'm just. That's what happened to me
Right.
then and there. I oofed it, boys, and
I appreciate your vulnerability in this moment.
yeah, no,
Of
that was
reliving that.
hard to admit, and it's
that's
one of those things
so
where
bad
I'm
and
certain
dumb.
they don't remember it,
Oh, they do.
but god damn it, I do.
Beth told me about
And
that, actually.
she's like, here's why I don't listen to your show
Yes.
as much as I should, and it's because Nick's on it, and he said that thing that one time.
That's why she's
That
always
was not
catching
funny.
up on the
PapPap's
show.
grandma.
Smells like my PapPap's grandma.
Smells like my Pap's grandma. That's going back 4 generations.
No, dude, the best part is like 10 seconds later going, closet. You know what I mean? Just that fixed it. That saved the day. Anyway, I'm
What,
a stupid dummy.
Hey, what
Can't help it.
do you think your Pap's grandma smelled like?
Well, that was pre-soap.
Yeah.
And that was pre mothballs
Right.
and jupe
Yeah.
perfumes. So
Just sweat.
Yeah.
Just a lot of sweat, probably. Everybody just smelled like sweat and bathroom.
I wonder if that's
Do you think
Child-
everybody's-
childbirth? They were having kids like crazy.
Yeah. There's
Back
just
then.
always a leg hanging out of there.
Jesus Christ. They came out feet first back in the day.
Yeah. It was before modern medical
I
science.
want this. I want us to be talking about one side of our family and not the other. here.
Sure. Yeah.
Because one side, I don't know that good. So
Fair.
fine.
Yeah.
So fine.
Yeah. That's the ones we have not really ever met. That's
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's funny.
Hell yeah.
That's not uncomfortable.
I mean, I was, if I said your family or anything.
Yeah, it was just-
I said your Pap's grandma. I didn't mean to actually specify.
I never met her. I'm sure she was lovely. I'm not sure what her name was.
But you think she smelled like cigars?
She. No, God damn it!
You think your PapPap's grandma was smoking cigars in her closet?
The joke was that my sweet grandpa secretly smoked, and that I was confused.
Cigars in his closet?
Yeah. It wasn't my best. It wasn't my best work to begin with.
We could move on, but I really want to dissect this joke. Just leave me alone. I'm in the closet.
It was. I'll be right out. I'm getting changed. God
You know, I
damn
don't
it!
like to be disturbed during my closet time.
What smell? That's my socks. I'm putting socks on.
Leave me alone, Grandma.
Let me borrow your lighter, Grandma. You smell like childbirth.
Oh man. Oh man.
What else? Are we done? What else you got, buddy?
Well, since we're about out of time,
Yeah.
Brad, tell me about a time you bowed back.
Why you gotta do it like that?
Because Nick was taking a drink.
Well, what I said in the text was I bowed back, and I did spend a good minute trying to think of how I should spell that, and if it was the right way, and if I was spelling it right.
You did.
I think I had boogers come out of my nose.
It goes
just now,
both ways, though.
Just so you guys know.
Hey, hell yeah.
I shot bugs.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking
Yogi's.
same. Like, fuck.
So you bowed back.
So, my lovely son, Fred, who I am very proud of, went
Shout
for
out.
his karate yellow belt test at the dojo.
Congrats.
Recently. I was in a dojo recently.
Yeah.
And he passed with flying fucking carpets, and I'm very proud of him. What a good boy.
Attaboy.
Good.
Good job,
Good for
Fred.
Fred.
Dude, he did it. He did it.
You don't mess with Fred.
You don't. So while we were at the dojo, I, after all the ceremonies were complete and everything, I went over and I shook the sensei's hand, and I was like, "Hey, thank you very much. Whatever, cool dude." Right?
Yeah.
And at the end of our exchange, he did a little bow.
He bowed at you?
He did just a little, how you doing, whatever. Or
Like
whatever
what
it means.
kind? Was it like?
Yeah.
Just no, it was karate.
Oh,
Karate.
okay.
He didn't have
no
folded
prayer
hands.
hands.
The sensei
Bow.
bowed at you?
He just
Yes.
he gave you a.
Just a quick. He didn't. So
quick,
there's
how
a
do you do?
difference in bows. This much I know
It
about.
seems
bowing
pretentious.
Is this real?
No, this is a real thing. What I'm about to say.
Okay.
And what happened was real.
Pretentious.
Like a slight bow is informal. It's hello, goodbye, whatever.
sure.
It's just casual. All right. And then the deeper you're bowing, the more like respect
Okay.
is laid
Oh,
into
okay.
the bow.
All right.
So he gave you
All
like.
He just gave me a. He gave me a little. How do you do?
Right.
Okay.
All right. A
Yeah.
little. Whoop, whoop.
It's just.
Right?
I know you're a guy now.
But it wasn't like,
I know that you're a person.
get prepared to spar.
No, that's
wasn't
not
one
what
of those?
bowing
Yeah.
means.
All right.
I feel like you're taking this wrong so
You
far.
could-
Yeah, it's late in the day.
Incredibly. Yeah.
Read a
You're
book,
drunk.
I'm
man.
having fun, buddy.
Yeah.
Read a karate book, bro. Golly. So,
I've read several.
I'll lend you one of mine.
so he bowed to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's," and then a little one for you as well, sir. I bowed back just a bit to him, but like in that very moment, I didn't just all of a sudden bring up all this hidden knowledge I have about bows or anything like
about
that.
bowing.
I was just like, same thing back to you, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
I'm wearing
same, bro.
shoes in here. Should I not be
Right.
wearing shoes? Nobody, like all the parents are wearing shoes, but nobody else is wearing shoes.
Were
I
you
feel
on
like-
the mats with your shoes
No,
on?
there weren't any mats.
Okay.
It was just like a gym
God.
style.
Because that's like a big thing.
Well, right. I obviously wouldn't just go walking over mats with shoes.
Right.
I'm not some sort of
Right.
dummy. All right. But I bowed back.
That's
and
good.
then after the fact, I was like, ooh, should I have bowed back? Like sure he bowed, but do I bow?
I mean,
And then I'm like, oh God, how did
yeah.
I?
No, you did the right thing. It's better than being like, all right, man. You know what I mean? Like, he showed you a moderate level of respect, and you
Yeah.
returned it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
And
so-
that all makes sense. He did not try and fight me. So
That's good.
So I
he
believe
didn't go into his stance afterwards.
Immediately.
Right. And he's like, you ready? You have a moderate level of respect from a karate instructor, and that's pretty cool. It must be nice.
He did go.
be nice.
Hell yeah, hell fun. I like that sound
I like
bite.
that one a lot. It's very musical, dude.
Yeah.
Check it out. Must be nice.
I like that.
It sounds like he
feels good.
It sounds like they're right here in the room with us.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, is that me doing that?
very
I'm
warm.
not saying those
Yeah.
words. There will be none.
I'm trying to think of what alternative there was
Well, I mean, I had
to
shook
you
his hand
bowing back.
and all that already, right?
Yeah,
So,
and then he bowed.
and then he bowed.
You should have shaken his hand again after he bowed.
So maybe he was
know what I
waiting
mean?
for you to get into a karate stance.
Oh,
yeah.
And then is it super disrespectful that I just left?
Now he thinks you're a coward.
He does.
He challenged you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He liked me at first.
Yeah.
Because I went, hey, and I had never met this gentleman before. He went, oh,
And
Fred's dad.
You know what
Right.
you did?
Then went-
You tucked tail and ran.
You did.
God damn it, I'm
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a...
tucked tail.
Fred got
Fucking-
his fucking purple belt, and his dad's a yellow-bellied coward.
Yep.
Fred, I love you, son. I'm very proud of you, and I'm sorry that your dad is a pussy. Okay?
You
He's
brought
just
shame
kidding.
upon that dojo.
Yeah.
I did.
You did.
I didn't mean to disrespect the dojo.
You're not supposed to disrespect
So
dojos.
And they know Shudokan karate. And
Believe
that's
you
like,
get your ass kicked. Disrespect.
That's like the one that you
Where
could
is
call
this place?
karate. It's at the Red School Mall off Wabash
Okay.
in Springfield.
all right. Okay.
From what I understand, a highly respectable dojo. Again, my apologies. Please
Shout-outs.
Please do not send
Don't.
men
Okay.
dressed in black to my door in the middle
Don't
of
send
the
the
night.
Foot Clan.
Right. I don't want any number of ninjas coming into my domicile, let alone the 3 ninjas.
Oh.
Okay.
So a couple of months ago,
no,
I
I'm
brought up
scared.
Cobra Kai on here.
Yeah.
You guys probably still
I
haven't.
still
watched
haven't
it.
watched the final season, and
I
that's
haven't.
on me. I want to, and I just don't do
I
it.
kind of want to spoiler alert. One little thing.
yeah, I'm
Give
gonna
me-
get
no,
you,
I
I'm gonna get
deserve
you,
it.
I'll
I
get you.
deserve it.
I'm
You don't
gonna
have
get
to. Yeah, I deserve it.
Yeah.
You don't have to reluctantly. Like, I'm sorry, I got to do this to you.
Quick aside, I have
Get me.
struggled to say spoiler alert on
Spoiler
this show
alert.
as well.
It's kind of a tricky one.
I always go spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Brad?
Spoiler alert.
God
I
damn
had
it.
time to practice
Magnificent.
it in my head. I had time
Spoiler
to
alert.
practice it.
But here's what, and you still have to watch it because
I want to.
it's wonderful dialogue. It's just horrible, but it is so unbelievably like false and could never happen stuff.
Right. Yeah.
That at the end
Oh God.
there is a huge karate tournament with, of course, the students,
Right.
and it's a tie. How do you think the tie gets resolved?
More fighting. More fights.
Sure,
Fight again.
except who fights?
Oh well, Daniel and fucking the instructors fight, right? The guys that run the dojos fight. Is it fucking Johnny and Daniel
Bro.
one more time?
Bro,
They're both fucking like 55.
Of course, the rules say in this ancient, highly respected karate tournament
Yep.
that if the students tie,
No way, dude.
the only feasible solution is to have
Only one way to settle
the
this.
senseis.
That makes sense to me.
Fight.
It sounds like a Mortal
Does it?
Kombat style ladder.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you work your way up to, well, the leader.
Right.
So
Remember that
you
time?
still need to watch it,
In a lot of
but that's what happens, dude.
in a lot of Asian driven media, the whole thing is you climb that ladder until eventually, I mean, you fight God, dude.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and a lot of times they win.
That's close to what this was, but not quite.
That's where I assumed it was headed.
But anyhow,
That's really dumb.
I've invested all this time and all
Yeah.
these years into this show, and then the last episode, I'm folding laundry in the basement, watching, just going, no, okay,
Is it a good fight? Is it cool?
oh yeah, of
I mean,
course,
it's gotta be
Yeah,
really
of
cool,
course
right?
it is. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
it gives you goosebumps.
Yeah, of course it does.
Hell yeah.
but it's so
It's
dumb.
so fucking stupid, but still, it's like I'd watch these dudes fight again. I enjoyed it thoroughly in the 80s.
So anyhow, watch it. Mm-hmm. But just so you know,
It's
that's
done.
what happens.
Well, I'm excited.
and it's so dumb.
You only kind of spoiled it because you didn't tell
Right.
me who won, and I
Nope.
don't want you to.
You don't even know who's fighting in the fight. You don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You don't know who it is.
I mean,
You assumed it was Daniel and Johnny. You don't know.
Yeah, put that.
What,
in your
what is
pipe
it?
and
It's
smoke
fucking. It's Mr. Miyagi. Remember that time
He
that
makes an appearance.
that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich had to play a game of one-on-one at the NBA championship
Yeah,
because
right?
there was
Oh,
a tie
we
game.
tied.
Yeah, fuck. All right. They're out there stretching for a little bit.
They are basketball coaches.
yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Right. The good guys too, from what I understand. Big Phil Jackson fan.
Let's switch into something. Brad, you do know who this guy is, but it's Nick's topic, and it's Ric Flair partying. So Hey, there it is. Great job.
Nailed it.
Ric Flair is a notoriously hard partier.
Oh, yeah.
He has legendary stories, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it like he'll go on and on and on about him. But something I noticed is that they are always at some hotel bar. It's never I was at some nightclub or fucking huge house party. It's like, we're at the Ramada Inn, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's me and Iron. We closed that bitch down to like 11, and then they closed. You know what I mean?
You slipped out of your Ric Flair, though. You were doing Ric Flair, and then you slipped out of it and just did Nick Flair.
Yeah, I dropped it. I dropped it.
I liked it. You were doing great. You got a good Rick.
Yeah. Woo! I remember one day. There's myself, Harley Ray, Hunter over there.
Hunter.
We're at the Holiday Inn Express. Crazy times. And it's always a hotel bar, and that's what I fucking love about it. This dude's like one of the most legendary drinkers of all time, and all of that happened at just a hotel.
Yeah, dude, he just tore down Howard Johnson's across the country.
It's not the Ritz-Carlton or anything like that. It's not Grand Central Terminal. It's Hampton Inn and Suites.
It is. Absolutely. In Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like most of the wrestling stories of drinking. I feel like they're always hotel bars.
Well, hey, good for them for not trying to drive around all crazy.
That makes sense.
I'm just saying that's a weird part about the whole thing that like doesn't get commented on is that all of these legendary parties happened at fucking.
Oh my god!
I mean,
dude.
that was the place to do it back in the day too. I guess
Shoney's.
Imagine if we just on like a trip down to Tennessee with our family as children, we pulled into the local Shoney's and all of a sudden was just Coco Beware hammered in the lobby bar with Frankie.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be so down. I'd be probably kind of weirded out because of how drunk they were.
That'd be very scary.
Yeah, I'd be like, I thought I liked these guys.
Yeah.
Man, alcohol is
Quit
scary.
talking to my mom.
Right.
Rick Rude.
You smell
Why
weird.
do you keep grabbing her?
Yeah.
Where is my dad?
Rick Rude. He could.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He could have done it, dude.
He could have taken her.
He had the hair.
He had amazing hair and,
a mustache.
great physique. There it is. That's all I'm saying. It's a great physique on that man.
Ain't nothing rude about that.
All you Cincinnati swamp sows.
I love it.
He was fucking awesome.
Rick Rude.
But yeah. Anyway, Ric Flair parties hard at the Ramada Inn, and I think that's awesome.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
Fuck this shit right now.
for those of you who have been with us since the very beginning,
Thank you.
thank you
Yeah.
for one. And I will tell you guys that every week, what I see when I look at downloads are old episodes getting like 1 or 2 downloads.
Getting some extra love.
Every week there are people discovering the show.
Hell yeah.
And then going back and downloading
Hell yeah.
Consuming some more.
early episodes. But if you listen to the very first posted episode of Derailed, you will recall a bit that we did
Just the once.
where we did some ad reads.
Hell
where
yeah.
we all had an assignment to find a sponsor for the show and to write a live read
Yeah.
Yep.
that
100%.
that we would perform, and as luck would have it, in honor of like our 33rd show. It's
Perfect timing.
Something. Yeah.
It's
No,
like a
this is
landmark
Yeah,
show
this is
here.
A milestone.
big
Milestone,
celebration of the milestone.
33 or 32 or something.
37. We're getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
a special show, though. Special episode.
We have been tasked with finding more sponsors.
Yeah.
We have.
So, Bradley, were you going to
Would you like
lead
to
the
go
way?
first?
You
I
were going to
found
open.
one.
Did you?
I found
my
one.
God,
That's
guys.
amazing.
Thank
So did
God.
I.
Do you have any sort of soft music or anything, or can you
Oh.
hit our best friend song just to lead us into it real quick?
I'm excited to hear this.
There you go.
Ooh, flour. Ooh, fat. Ooh, a little bit of salt. Ooh, the abundant, ever-flowing core of life itself, milk from the breast of a creature. Throw it around, beat it up, cut the SOB, get it so hot for a long time. You smell that? Satisfaction. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hello? Is this New England calling? Well, hold on to your massive, huge tits. You've just made biscuits. And not those limey British biscuits one could safely assume are made of cobblestone street dirt and cobblestone street piss. We're halfway there. I'm talking about biscuits made from real, fresh, local ingredients like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Of course.
Okay, guys. Have them with breakfast. Have them with dinner. Never, ever have them with lunch. Okay? Fill your belly and free your American spirit with biscuits, the other white bread.
This is well done.
Outstanding. Perfect.
Should we bow?
Welcome aboard,
I think
biscuits.
a slight bow is
just
Slight
a
bow.
just a slight.
yeah. Hey,
And?
great job.
Oh, nope. All right.
Not
Sorry.
sparring.
Misread the
Oh,
situation.
and
Yep.
then
Misread.
are we? That was fucking
Good
good,
job,
buddy.
buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Excellent.
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
pull.
Thanks
Welcome
for pulling
aboard,
the
biscuits.
soundtrack together. I didn't give you any pre-warning.
It's
or anything.
okay.
You're such a good dude.
It's okay,
Yeah.
man. Hey, goddamn it, Brad. You want to know what? You're my best friend. That was a great read, and you're
Thank
a great
you.
guy.
You nailed
Yep.
it.
Thank you so
Yep.
goddamn much.
You know
You're
what
my
I
best
want?
friend.
Yep.
Some biscuits.
I could go for a biscuit. A little
love
bit of
biscuits.
fucking apple butter.
I
on
didn't
there
have
or
lunch.
something?
A little bit pissed off I'm not eating biscuits right now.
And it wouldn't have mattered because I couldn't have had biscuits for lunch anyway.
It's kind of against the rules.
Right.
Yeah.
It's- have
made
you
that
ever had a
very
biscuit
clear.
at lunch?
Dude, here's the thing. No.
No.
You can have biscuits for dinner with your chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can, obviously, B&G is,
Uh-huh.
A big part of breakfast.
Yeah.
You can do breakfast for dinner and just straight up make yourself.
Yeah.
You ever just make yourself a bacon, egg, and cheese just because you can?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
But never at lunchtime.
Never at lunchtime. No. That's
Not a
for
monster.
salads.
No biscuits for lunch.
Yeah. It says right here.
It says on
Clear
this
as day.
paper, covered in facts, not to have biscuits for lunch. Have
was
them at
good.
breakfast, have them at dinner. In fact,
I
it
love
says
that
never
so much.
ever.
that was fantastic. And let's keep it along the lines of food then.
Beautiful.
Because
Sure.
we're already going down this road.
Oh, God damn it. I love food.
Footlong nachos.
Oh, foot-long nachos. We're about to have a little bit of Big Red Brad for a minute.
Okay.
I might not go
Yeah.
full bore.
Sweet.
I
can
might
if
be
you
Big
want.
Pink Brad.
Get all the way full bore. Turn red.
Get hot, brother.
Yeah. You
What
ain't
the
gotta
fuck
get
is
hot,
the
brother.
difference between 4 inches worth of nachos and a foot worth of nachos? Now, on a foot-long sandwich or a foot-long hot dog, that thing is that length,
Mm-hmm.
all right? That makes sense to me. You might have to cut that thing up to eat it, or you could just hold a foot's worth
Right.
of sandwich or dog,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you mow that thing down. I forget who the fuck's doing it, but
Subway,
so Subway
probably.
is doing
Yeah.
foot-long.
They've got Dorito nachos.
They're doing foot long nachos.
Yep.
All right. What makes nachos a foot long? All right. Usually they could get higher. They could maybe get more round, but it only comes down to the vessel with which in they are served.
You
So
don't
it's like
measure nacho length.
You don't measure
No,
nacho
yeah.
length. Each nacho is the length of the chip. You
Right.
don't get a foot long nacho unless that is one long taco shell that I then have to break up myself.
Right.
Sorry. That's just a cheese taco, bitch.
Nuh-uh, girlfriend.
Don't go there. Okay? Anyways, serving nachos in a foot-long dish is just some sort of gimmick that I cannot fucking get behind, and I think it's the dumbest shit in the world.
Cannot
guys.
believe that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Foot long nachos. Can you get a 6-inch?
Hey, ring, 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 hello, Subway.
Can I get a 6-inch nacho?
I would
I like
like,
that it ring, ring. Oh, hello.
can I get some nachos, and could you serve them to me in a very inconvenient format, please?
Right.
And thank you.
Yeah. I want this thing to be unwieldy. Thank
Like, what
you.
do? Support this with your forearm and just eat this off your forearm?
I don't like the nacho container in itself is there's no need you don't need to reinvent the wheel here.
No.
Right.
The nacho container is ideal.
Yeah.
It's a good amount.
It's just
They
a
said
little,
come buy nachos in a different box.
little basket.
yeah, you pile them up. I like a stack. I like a nacho stack with everything on top, and then you kind of
As you eat,
work
the
your way
stuff
down
falls on the rest of the nachos.
Kind of redecorate the nachos
Yeah.
as you
Oh, dude.
ingest nachos. You're
And
like,
those last few chos at the bottom.
those special ones that you've been saving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like a good deep cho
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
from the depths. dude.
I had some great nachos yesterday at the freaking Goblin Market, boys.
Wow, were they made by
person, yeah, the person made them, and they had a food truck out there, and that's the second year in a row that I've had the greatest nachos that I've ever had.
Pulled pork nachos?
Beef brisket nachos.
Ooh. So it was just ground beef, man, but they were really good.
Yeah.
But I would like some pulled pork nachos.
Pulled pork nachos are
son of a bitch.
ideal.
You swizzle some of that sauce on there too, and then you get a little bit of sweet in your nachos.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that sounds amazing too.
Like
God, I love nachos.
A barbecue directed nacho.
I think I'm starving.
I'm
boys.
real hungry.
Yeah,
also.
Well, it's dinner time, guys.
Skip lunch.
That's what it is.
Skip
I'm
lunch.
sorry I didn't prepare any biscuits.
That's
well,
it is biscuit time.
Maybe
We both
next
said,
maybe
"That's cool."
next night
That's
episode
cool.
we do. I'll have a plate
Brothers.
of biscuits in the middle of the table and some jellies and some butters.
That'd be great.
but footlong nachos, it could literally be like 5 chips, and you could call it footlong
Right.
nachos.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 foot worth of nachos.
Yeah. I don't
there
like
it is.
What a
Yeah, it's a gimmick.
stupid,
It's a gimmick.
dumb
It's a dumb
idea.
It's a
gimmick.
Subway gimmick.
How have I never heard of this though?
Foot long nacho. I don't know. You're not consuming as much advertisement, and that is healthier.
That's a
for
good
you
thing.
in this
That's a
scenario.
good thing for me.
I would
Otherwise, go ahead.
I would like to buy nacho. No, I already made a. Nope.
Oh,
It's inconvenient. It's fucking inconvenient, and I hate it.
sure.
Do
got
better.
you. I got
okay,
you.
let me just make sure it's. There we
Yep,
go.
yep.
All right. Just wanted it to be audible. I got you.
I'm
to get
glad
you.
we went down that food road.
Me
a little
too.
Bit,
Same.
and you got to get that off your chest.
I just hope the rest of the world agrees with me that that's very dumb. What's crazy is like there had to be 100 people that said yes, do that through the whole.
Dude,
It passed a room.
Yeah.
It passed through a room of decision makers who all agreed. Somebody like had a pitch. They're like, they were working on it all night,
Right.
dude, and
They
they're
had
like,
a
I got
really
big
nice
pitch.
PowerPoint
Yeah.
presentation.
He was telling his wife about it the night before. Like, I know it's a good idea. I just like we got a lot riding on this.
This is gonna make me or break me. I fucked it up.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's fucking.
And then he
Got
walks
these
in,
foot-long
and
nachos.
he's like, "We're Subway. We are the home of the footlong.
Yeah.
Hear me out."
It doesn't have to stop at sandwiches,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody,
I present
No, sorry.
foot-long nachos.
And then everybody stands up and there's an applause, dude. Fills the room.
Yeah.
He goes home to his wife later that night. She's putting on lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
He says, honey, I've had my got milk. All right? And then somebody got topped off that night.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for footlong nacho guys. I'm happy for him and everything good happened in his life.
But wait, one more thing. He's like, put on your favorite dress. We're going to Subway.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
Footlong nacho.
Yeah, I'm pissed about it. You're right.
It's the fall
I am
of the
pissed
empire.
about that.
It's the fall of the empire. All the symptoms are there.
Yeah.
Footlong fucking nachos.
That's what it is. It's the footlong nachos
That's the
that are going to
straw.
make everything come crumbling down.
I can honestly say I have been stuck lately on that thought of this passed so many approvals.
I do that all the time.
Like I'm like
Yeah.
I can't believe multiple people were like, yeah, let's do that. Great idea.
Put it to a vote. Yeah, it's unanimous.
Right.
Sounds great.
We all love it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Footlong
make something
nachos.
really stupid now.
Yeah.
because of all of us. Mm-hmm. Good job, guys.
Next.
We are richer than Nick Pedigo is.
Footlong
world is
orange
gonna
crush to drink. Just a tray of it.
Subway's pretty good, honestly. I still like
yeah, it's
Subway a
good
lot.
stuff. I got to
Not at
probably.
all
I kind
afraid
of want
of
to try those nachos.
I mean, so it's Doritos with like,
It's Doritos. Yeah, it's
and
Doritos.
then just nacho cheese. Do they put a
I
bunch of
don't-
other stuff on it? Like,
I don't know.
Tell me everything you know about it.
I just
do they have
did.
guacamole?
I think it's Doritos.
Okay. Any kind of
That's-
sauce?
That's
or
what I know.
what
but-
kind of meat do they put on it?
So I haven't watched.
Repeatedly ask somebody questions after they tell you
Yeah.
they don't know shit. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Is that what you were doing?
That's what I was doing. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Do they put lettuce in it? Or is it just the chips and the cheese?
I don't get it. Will you explain the joke to me again?
I wasn't explaining the joke. I was saying that what I was doing was cool. Unchecked cool guy.
Unchecked cool
That's
guy.
what that is.
Yep.
This is why you score the lowest, Eric.
No, what I was doing was making a joke about how what you did earlier was explain the joke. And so I did a joke.
You're wrong. I was saying that what I was doing was cool. And I get, yeah, you guys share your little looks together. You're part of this.
Oh.
I'm not.
You're a part
I'm
of
sitting
this
right
now.
here.
I'm about to take my shirt off.
Oh. Well,
I don't get it.
Tarps off.
I
Tarps off, dude.
never watched the Brett Favre doc.
But you know,
I know.
You know about it.
I know about
I
Brett
don't.
Favre.
So
Oh,
this will be interesting, guys. I'm interested to hear. Fill me.
first of all,
Fill me up all the way.
safe to say top 5 quarterbacks of all time. Brett Favre. Where would you put Brett Favre? He was incredible.
Yeah. But also, I think the career leader in interceptions.
Really?
Yeah. So, he was top 5 fun to watch.
Okay.
But, he's probably hovering top 10, top 15, something
Fair.
like that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I thought he was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
And I remember, still to this day, like probably my favorite performance on a football field I've ever seen was the game after his dad died.
Yeah,
and he
Monday
was just
Night
throwing
Football.
fucking lasers all day. Like it was like a movie.
It's like the best game of his career.
Yeah.
It was.
It was amazing. And then years later, he was sending pictures of his penis.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah. This
This was to you?
right. Yeah. It's so I have an announcement to make, and it's Brett Favre's a fucking creep. There was this. She was like a student that got famous because the cameraman at some football game, college game, kept going to her because she was like, really good looking. She was like dressed like a cowgirl, and everyone's like, let's see what she's up to again. And she's just, more of me. Okay, cool. Raise the roof, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I went with just now.
Back then.
And then
Different time. People were raising roofs.
she got so popular from that she was hired to be like a
Like a sideline reporter.
Yeah. For the Packers. And Brett Favre saw her and he was like, well, or no, I think it was after the Packers. Where
Yeah,
did he
it
go
was
after that?
Vikings.
Yeah. And he's like, well, you know what? Somebody get me her number. And somebody got her number for Brett Favre. Not like, hey, can I have your number? It's for Brett Favre. But somebody looked through like employee paperwork, and all of a sudden she's getting text messages from Brett Favre.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I kind of fucked that up.
You deserve it.
I fucked it
It's
up.
okay.
I fucked it up. It's okay.
It's okay.
And she's like, well,
None of us are
oh my
perfect.
God, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And he's like, I could throw a football a quarter mile. Here's my penis.
Then he's like, here's my dog.
Here's what my penis looks like.
Here's my salt and
Throw
pepper
this
dong.
a quarter mile
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
is what he said.
And she's like, I wish that wasn't happening. And he's like, well, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Trying to throw this thing a quarter mile 6 inches at a time. It's the length of Brett Favre's penis that he was sending pictures of to this young lady. 6 inches.
she
She should have ordered a foot long.
Oh!
nachos.
Bring it back.
She quit or got fired. I don't remember. And then like a year or two afterwards, the story came out,
Yes.
and it like straight up ruined her life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, poor girl.
Yeah,
Not
and
her fault.
For a really long time, he's like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. And then he's like, it was pictures of my penis. Yeah. I just wanted her to see them.
They got like leaked, and it was the other guys in the locker room were like, "That's definitely Brett."
Certainly
See the
Brett Favre's
freckle?
penis.
That's a Brett Favre freckle for sure. Yeah. I just think it's crazy that there are so many like heroes
Yeah.
that just
Everybody's human, man.
I know, but
And, like,
but why is it
A
these?
lot of humans are bad.
There it is. Right.
Especially
Okay.
in positions of powder.
There.
Powder.
Get him.
Okay.
Especially in positions of power or notoriety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just crazy to me. He's like this beloved, performer, and then
He was
then,
sweet, cuddly old Brett
Yeah.
Favre.
And he's-
Just
Yeah.
Remember when he was in?
crazy about you, Mayor.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Something about Mary. I never said all that stuff
Yeah.
about your brother. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then, oops, he's sending pictures of his
Whoops.
penis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unwanted.
Well,
Yeah.
Did it go into anything after that?
Not really.
Oh.
It goes into.
So do you not know what's happened since then? Because
Oh, yeah. No, it
a
did.
whole nother
The,
round of Brett Favre things that are horrible.
the like charity thing or something like that? He did some fraud.
He did some fraud.
Yeah, he stole some money.
The state of Mississippi, which is the poorest state
Yeah.
in the United States,
Yeah.
he like basically swindled the state out of like a few $1 million to beef up, I think, the volleyball facility.
That's what it was.
Of the college that his daughter went to.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then they showed text messages from him that are like something. And just to be clear, there's no way this comes back to me, right?
Yeah, he's
And
like,
it's like-
for collateral, here's a picture of my dog.
Yeah, anyways, just so we all know we're cool here. Let's show each other our dicks. Here's mine.
Right.
I
Nobody's
call it the
doing like
gunslinger.
Yeah, how much you want to bet I can throw a football over them mountains?
society has evolved away from like blood brother hand cutting ceremonies.
It's just mutual dick
It's
pics
just-
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not a good dude.
That sucks.
Not a good dude.
Right?
Yeah, he was super fun to watch
Dang
back
it.
in the day, but
I just hate learning that about people where it's like, dang it.
Yeah, good at that football stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad at some other morality kind of based things.
I haven't been watching the news lately, but if anything ever comes out about Hulk Hogan, dude, I'm going to flip my shit.
Right.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'll Google it after the show, but I'm
idea.
sure he's fine.
Yeah, he's probably fine. He's a real American hero.
Yeah.
He fights for the rights of
Says
every man.
prayers,
Selling that
and he
beer.
trains,
Yeah.
and he takes vitamins.
He takes vitamins.
And believe it in yourself, brother. Remember when he added the fourth one later?
I don't.
Oh, and believe it in yourself, brother. Number 4.
He was pretty well associated
Yeah.
with Mr. T, you know, and Mr. T was like, respect your mothers,
Right.
right? So then I assume, at least by proxy, that Hulk Hogan respects mothers.
Yeah.
People of all ilk.
Do you ever have that thing where it's like, wow, that was a real person, huh? Because I have that for Mr. T.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that was a
He
person.
existed. That
He
was
still
a-
does. He's still
Oh, yeah.
around. Yeah, but he was
Shout-outs.
like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. He's like, nah, he doesn't lean. That's how he talks. And everyone's like, let's give him money and make him famous.
Well,
You know, all right.
let's do. Let's do.
I was trying to do a Mr. T
Yeah,
impression.
you
It was
did a
my
good job.
first try.
You did a good job.
Yeah.
While you're on a roll though with talking,
Yeah, yeah,
I
absolutely.
think it's time for you to
Well,
do your live read. I would
you-
like to know.
Do you still need time to prepare for that?
No, I'm
So-
doing
okay.
it right now. It's amazing, Brad, that you found a sponsor because so did I.
What?
Yeah.
outta here.
Shiver?
Dude, go ahead.
Me,
Yes.
Timbers.
Yes.
And that's Timbre.
Yes, absolutely.
Tim Braze.
Timbre.
They told I have to play a certain song when I read it, and I have to read it in a certain way.
Okay.
I got you.
It's a
Okay.
part of the contract.
Yeah.
Would you
whatever.
like us to shut the fuck
Yeah,
up?
well, we'll back up.
Please go right ahead. Brought to you by Aldi.
Oh, I love Aldi.
Dear shoppers,
Jesus.
we have what you want, and we have what you need. You will never be alone again. We will hold your hand through good times and bad. We will make you better. We will make you whole. We will make you put a quarter into the shopping cart in order to use it, but don't worry, you get it back in the end. It's legitimately pointless, but you are not pointless, little one. Not anymore. Not ever again. Our prices are low. Our meat section is stocked. All that we ask is that you simply devote your life to spreading the good word of the Aldi brand. Anyone that shops anywhere else is totally stupid and lost and weak. But not you, my child. You are special because you shop here. We have you, and we will never let you go. Join us. So thank you very much, Aldi. Welcome aboard.
That was tremendous. I feel feelings. I feel cursed. I feel compelled to shop at Aldi.
Well,
I think that was a successful read.
Aldi's got your back, is what's cool about them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
There's a reason for the quarter.
Right. No, it's fine. When that's your
It's-
deposit on the shopping
It's
cart.
so fucking stupid.
It's your deposit on
They
the
don't
cart.
have to pay cart people. That's how they keep prices low.
Pay cart people to what?
To,
to
go
go
out
gather
and
carts.
get carts from
Nobody
the cart
has to
corral.
go to the cart corral
That's
because all the
someone's
carts
job.
end up back at the building. So you're not paying.
God
wages.
damn it, that does make really
Yeah.
good sense.
It does, but
shit.
but we don't have to.
They,
we don't.
They
we don't
pass
have
those
to.
savings along to the customers. It's a good business. They're thinking of us, not themselves.
Listen, I want to pick your bit apart.
Okay.
Yeah,
But not
great.
like that.
It
Not
was
like he's
fun.
doing it.
Not
Yeah.
like the way you're doing it. The way I'm going to do it is this. So at first I was like, ooh, what's this tone that Aldi's bringing to the table here? I don't
yeah.
get it. But there was something within that would not allow me to stop listening. In fact, it's like
That's what they do. That's how they get you.
my eyes went black, and I couldn't think anything outside of hearing you.
Right.
Like the words you spoke are still echoing in my mind.
Certainly. Yeah. Well, that's That's on purpose.
And
That's how they designed it.
I'm seeing weird glyphs and geometric patterns that feel seared into my vision as well. So there's
All
a
I know-
ringing in my ears.
I can't wait to shop at Aldi after all that.
And my pants are full of peep and poop.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
I think-
we can get you some paper towels. Probably at Aldi.
They actually have a great deal on
Great
paper
deal on
towels.
paper towels.
I think
Compared
we
to
need
Bounty.
do some grocery shopping. Is the
Hopefully at
answer to that.
Aldi.
It was very well done. It was very well done. Thank
Aldi
you.
fucking sucks,
Thank
dude.
you.
All
And
right.
then how long did
No.
it take you to come up with that?
Like 10 minutes.
See, dude, like think about how talented you are.
Thanks, buddy.
You
I
came up with
appreciate
that
that.
whole
Oh my God.
fucking production.
Oh, I feel so
in
good.
like 10 minutes. We're good at this stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Well-
it doesn't. For what it's worth, it doesn't take long to program a bunch of low drony sounds
Sure.
with a constant little kick. You know what I mean?
Did you make that music?
I did.
Go fuck yourself.
I
dude.
did. It slaps. We'll probably put it on the album.
You're such a talented whatever the opposite of a piece of shit is.
a drop of pee.
You're like
You're
no,
a talented drizzle of pee.
you're a talented entire whole food.
Is the opposite of a piece of shit like an
whole
enema?
No, the opposite of a piece of shit is like an entire apple.
That
Yeah,
goes,
an
that goes in
undigested-
you.
It's an undigested apple that somebody pushes into your butt.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the opposite of because a piece of shit is outside of you and it's
What's
been
the opposite
digested.
of
It
your
comes
butt?
out of your
It's-
butt.
Yeah, so it wouldn't come out of your butt if it's the opposite.
The
and it
opposite
wouldn't
of
be
inside
digested.
my butt is outside of my butt.
That's right.
Right. So the poops.
So the opposite of coming out
Let's
of your
break
butt
this down
is
from a
going into your
fundamental
butt.
standpoint.
Brad science,
Anyway, Aldi.
They what I've never seen there, and I'm an avid shopper, is potato juice.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Okay. So several weeks ago, I forgot that I brought this up a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
but thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
excited about this. Several weeks ago, we were making some big ass dinner, and Brethany, shout outs, super sweet, love her very much. She's like, "Is there anything I need to grab from the store?" I'm like, "Yeah, grab a big bag of them potatoes."
Yeah.
You know, big old brown, what are they called, russets?
Yeah, russets.
Yeah. And I'm like, and we'll figure out something to do with those potatoes. And then by the time she got there, I did not feel like cooking any potatoes anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to put them on top of my cabinet and I'll get to them at some point
Oh.
soon. And then I forgot about them for like a month. And there was this weird, crazy smell coming out of my kitchen. It was earthy. It was rotten.
Yeah.
It was dirty.
Oh yeah.
And it was pungent, dude. And I'm like, let me just wipe everything down as hard as I can. Maybe something on my counter smells bad. Maybe something in my fridge went bad. Maybe something in my freezer went bad. Maybe it's my upper lip, dude.
Maybe.
And I'm just a piece
what's
of
that
shit.
smell?
You talk a
Your
lot
upper
of
lip?
shit.
Yeah. So I wiped my lips and I cleaned my kitchen. I won't do that anymore. It was just for emphasis. And then just one day it was like so goddamn unbearable that I was like, I have to like tear my apartment apart. That's hard to say.
Tear my apartment apart. Yeah, that's a lot of.
It was just
similar.
It came out apartment, and then I'm like, well, I clearly fucked up. I went,
No?
yeah, it's apart.
You actually nailed
Cool.
that.
Tear my apartment apart. Really easy to say,
Yeah.
actually. It kind of flows off the tongue.
It just,
Yeah.
it stifled me
Seems
because
like it should be a twister.
I was like, I already said apart.
it's not.
Man,
it's not.
apart.
Apartment.
Yeah.
There, that's where I was, and I found these fucking things on top of my cabinet. It's like I was like, oh no, I forgot about these potatoes.
Ooh.
And I foolishly reach up and grab the bag, and I pull it down, and all this fucking juice, rotten potato juice, goes all over the place. Goes all over my counter, gets on my hand, dude.
Ooh, started eating away at your flesh.
Yeah, and I'm like, ugh. I'm going like this. Oh, it's those potatoes. Oh.
That might have been vodka at this point, right? Doesn't
It
it?
might have been, yeah.
Fucking, I
Yeah,
was
you
not
should've
gonna drink
drank
it. If that's how you make vodka, I'm never drinking vodka.
Yeah, you put your
again.
potato. You put a sack of potatoes up on the counter.
Yeah, and you just let it chill
Just let it
for like a
chill.
month till you have potato
And you
juice.
lick that counter.
I instantly carried it out to the dumpster here at our fine apartment building. And
The complex.
The complex, that's what I was looking for.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, the worst is over, thankfully.
Oh.
It was not. I wiped everything down, multiple times. My lips, my counters, my hand. And that fucking smell lingered for like 2 days, even on my skin, dude. Like,
Oh, wow.
I could not wash it off. It was fucking disgusting.
Potato juice.
Potato juice. So heads up. Hey, you got all potatoes in your house? You fucking do something about it before you ruin your house for a little
Yeah,
bit.
you don't want potatoes. They'll start grow. They'll like start sprouting.
That's the thing. They didn't. They didn't have the
They just rotted.
the last of us
It must
growing
have
out
been
of them.
warm at the top of your kitchen.
Maybe.
And that's
Heat
what allowed
rises.
them to just rot
Yeah.
as opposed to
It was like they sank into themselves
right.
and fucking leaked.
they just rotted instead
Yeah.
of grew. Grew new sprouts.
But yeah, potato juice, heads up. It's really bad for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It smells
Icky.
horrible. Like I'll never be able to describe that smell.
Yeah.
It was-
Nature, red science, makes it stink like that so we don't eat rotten stuff.
Yeah, well,
so we are repulsed.
It worked because
Right.
I wasn't like, I could probably
why-
still.
Right.
That's why the
Do
stench.
some, maybe some O'Brien's.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cook these potatoes soon. They're starting to turn.
Waffle them.
Yeah.
Do a little waffle fry.
Ooh, waffle fry them up, pal. Hell
Potato
yeah.
juice.
Hell yeah.
Potato juice. I'm glad you shared that story with us. That's disgusting.
Well, it's a cautionary tale.
It is.
You know,
Right.
I want you guys to be safe out
We're
there.
here to help.
Yeah.
Very food heavy episode.
Yeah.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like
Damn
the
it, I'm
food
hungry.
heavy
Yeah.
eps.
Ooh.
Yeah, we picked up an interesting show to go
Yeah.
so food heavy.
Yeah. I'm gonna order a pizza tonight. I just
Well,
decided.
guys.
Yeah. How are you?
I found a sponsor.
Oh, did you?
Did you? You rascal.
They have,
What? Okay.
have a.
All right. Do you want
I
me to
have a
play
live
some kind
read.
of music?
No, it's okay.
Here you go.
It's time to play the game.
Yep.
Time to play.
Just for taints.
Oh! I've heard of them.
Fellas, you know about Manscaped, Dr. Squatch, Ballsy,
Is that
Dude Wipes, Balls Co., and other such male grooming brands that are dominating the shelf spaces nationwide. These companies excel at targeting marketing with tongue-in-cheek puns and clever taglines. They all provide a similar service for men. Keep your balls and dong trimmed, and smelling like birch trees and leather.
Yes.
satinwood testicles?
But what about that area between the sack and the two-hole? Gentlemen, what about the taints? This long-ignored stretch of flesh has been overlooked and underappreciated for centuries. But no more. Just for Taints is here and ready to make taints great again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Does your undercarriage get swampy and slimy during the humidity of summer?
Yeah.
Apply your Just for Taints citrus-scented glide stick before leaving the house and you'll be chafe-free all day. Have a hot date that you think might escalate to a come on in for a nightcap invite? Sneak off to the bathroom before the waiter brings the check and sprinkle some vanilla-scented gooch powder into your boxer briefs. All of our products don't just smell great, they're 100% edible, too. You'll have her saying perineum, more like perineum.
Yes, Dad. He said perineum.
I know what you're asking. What about the hair under there? Well, we here at Just for Taint stand firmly on the belief that taint hair is a personal choice and shouldn't be dictated by societal norms.
Okay.
So if you prefer the smooth look, we have an ultra sharp straight razor that will take things right down to the skin. Every razor purchase comes with a travel bag and straddle mirror. For precise and complete shaving experience.
Straddle mirror.
For those opting to keep that natural look and leave the shaving for the new age hipsters, we offer a fine line of fine combs and brushes. Firm enough to do the job, but gentle enough to feel kind of good. Don't forget about our line of taint hair dyes, whether you want to dazzle her with jet black or show your sophistication with the silver fox approach. Our taint hair color line is unmatched. Too much to choose from? Not sure where to begin? Don't worry. Just in time for a late Father's Day gift, we're offering our full line of products at a limited time discounted rate. Just put in the promo code DERAILED with your order and you'll receive an Under Armour gym bag filled with each of our products. We call it the Grundle Bundle. Available while supplies last. Just for taints. Do it for her. Do it for you. Do it for your taint.
Fuck yes. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Happy to have them on board.
just for Tate's, welcome
I
aboard.
Cannot wait to dive into the sampler packs you have brought with you today.
That
Oh,
Grundle
yeah.
bundle is a fucking hell of a deal,
great
dude.
deal.
Yeah.
100%.
All of them?
Do I get to keep the bag too?
The Under Armour Jit Bag? Yeah.
Because other subscriptions I've had, you have to send the bag.
They're always
back.
like, we're gonna
No,
need that
dude.
bag back.
That's
Yeah.
your bag.
Return the pallet, you know.
Right,
so
right,
yeah,
right,
hell
right.
yeah,
Wow,
dude.
that's fantastic.
That's a good get, brother.
Yeah,
What
yes.
a get that was.
That took some work.
Good
score.
get.
Took some work.
My God, we're
You're so good
really
at
good
this.
at this, you
Had to
guys.
put in some
Yeah.
calls.
Hell
but,
fucking yeah.
but they're on board.
We got him. We got him.
Whew.
Hell
All right.
yeah. That's what's up, man. That's so dope.
So that gooch powder is 100% edible.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That
yeah.
gave me some trouble.
with no artificial flavors. But speaking of artificial flavors,
Sure.
like I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know. I was eating a piece of candy, something like that. It was blue raspberry, which I enjoy.
I'm a big Blue Raz fan.
Right.
Since you just had an anniversary, it's probably
We did.
edible on your
Might
way.
have been that gooch powder, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Blue Raz gooch powder.
Yeah. She likes it.
That's gross. Yeah. Amanda, shout out.
But it might have been like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher, and it's real good. But you know what it doesn't taste like? A raspberry.
no.
Have you ever had a blue raspberry?
Blue raspberries don't exist.
I've had a blackberry.
Sure.
I've had a
Real
black
good.
raspberry.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Regardless. Yeah, Blue Raz is probably up there as far as artificial flavors.
and
go.
it got me thinking of all these artificial flavors: the lemon, the orange, the grape, the apple,
Banana.
the cherry,
Cherry,
the strawberry,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
Strawberry.
none of them taste like the real thing.
So great.
There's one. There is
Tastes
one.
like Concord grapes.
Yes.
And I know this because your father has a Concord grapevine on
Yeah.
his property. And one day he was like, Bradley, try you some of those Concord
Yep.
grapes. And I did.
And
And I
it's-
went, Phew,
Yeah.
that tastes like medicine. Just kidding. I went, oh, wow, that tastes like grape flavor.
That's
So
like-
what you're telling me is grape flavor tastes like Concord grapes.
Yeah.
That's wild. Thanks for changing my life,
Forever.
sir.
Yeah.
Is what I called him.
And then you guys hugged. He's really proud of you. Hey,
Okay, well that one aside then.
right. Bananas maybe the most like
No,
just like
but it
what the
doesn't.
fuck
Yeah,
are you
what
trying
is
to
that?
what are
What
you
is
going
that?
for?
So you're trying to
Oh,
make it taste
that's
like
what I'm saying. It's
pina
like
colada
right.
instead?
It's banana tastes nothing like bananas,
No.
and they're like, this is banana flavored.
Yeah, banana tastes like pina colada.
Yeah,
I can see that.
it does.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can't sell pina colada to kids, so they had to call it banana.
Banyan.
Or make it a vape juice, then you can sell it to
Then
kids.
you can sell it
Right.
to kids.
Yeah, boy. Do you have a least favorite? Because I do.
A least favorite. I mean, it might be orange.
Mine's orange for
Yeah.
sure.
Orange.
It might just be orange,
Dude, and I love oranges.
Same.
Yeah, but like orange flavored anything, fucking never do that to me ever.
Sorry, guys. I'm once again uncomfortable with this conversation.
Really?
Because
Okay.
I love orange. Believe it or not, guys, orange is like one of my favorites. I do hate pineapple, though.
Artificial flavor.
Artificial flavor. Because I love...
Oh,
That was weird.
That was
that.
I'll get you.
I love
artificial
IRL.
flail.
I quit.
I quit the fucking show. Fuck this.
I love IRL pineapple.
Same.
Right?
Yep.
And then the pineapple flavor is not the same. Which you would think it would apply to oranges too, because I also love IRL oranges.
Yeah, they're
Same.
so good.
But it turns out I like orange flavor for some reason. It
Can't-
does not taste like oranges.
Can't stand it. It's too like
I just
Chemical.
Fine. Just
It-
give them all to me.
makes me
I will.
wonder, like, where did this come from? Who one day was like, I'm making all these artificial flavors.
right, and they're not all close.
I'm gonna name them after fruits
Right.
and just be like, yeah.
yeah, just some dummy in the 50s.
Think
You
from
know?
the dawn of the mammalian genus, the platypus
Mm-hmm.
was like, I'm gonna make flavors, and it's like vanilla or something weird like that. I forget which it
Right.
is. Maybe there's something made from beaver glands too.
I feel
as
like-
well.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like some guy was like, hey man, does that taste like cherries to you? And he's like, no.
Not.
He goes, all right, we'll just squirt some red 40 on it. Let's call it cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, actually, that's probably the best one. I don't
Close
know.
enough.
It doesn't taste like a cherry,
And
but it's
they've-
red.
It is red,
They've
dude.
been fooling generations of stupid children.
Idiot
Right.
kids.
Dumb kids.
Ever since, for hundreds of years now.
Evil.
Absolutely
Straight
evil.
up
That's all
evil.
it takes to
Yeah.
change the entire course of society. Is some jag-off saying, "Does this taste like cherries?" Said Chase, and then
Yeah, I got you.
knows?
I'll get you. I'll get
Wearing
you.
that
it
button
doesn't.
out.
Here's-
Then they
here's-
force it on us.
Here's one more.
Okay.
Do you have one where you don't like the actual food, but you do like the flavor?
Watermelon.
You don't like watermelon?
Not really.
Oh, wow.
It just tastes like crunchy water.
Yeah. Mushy, kind of.
Yeah,
Cold.
just-
I like watermelon and watermelon flavor. Can't stand coconuts. I'm pretty cool with coconut flavor.
Yeah, I'm with it. I don't like raw coconuts, but you know what's good? Toasted coconuts.
I disagree.
They
but
crunchy.
I disagree, but I respect you.
Yeah, they crunchy.
Yeah.
I don't like coconuts because it lingers. It's like
Right.
I just chew for infinity,
Yeah.
and it's still in my
So,
mouth.
yeah, it just...
I don't like that.
It insists upon itself.
There's
It insists
nothing-
upon
You
itself.
toast them though,
Yeah,
just crunches up.
ain't nothing like,
Like food.
Ain't nothing like a good hot nut.
Yep. Yep. Huh.
You said it right. I
But
just didn't
coconut
like it.
flavor and coconut scented items
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
neither taste nor smell like coconuts,
No.
but I love them both.
I do like the flavor.
I love the smell of banana boat products.
Yeah.
I know
Certainly.
that's linked to summertime.
Right.
in my mind.
That
It's
all
just
tastes
weird.
like soap. It's weird.
It's
Yeah, it's got some bitter stuff in it.
just weird that they've duped our senses
Yeah.
for all these years to
Yeah.
be like,
Right.
hey, here's a smell and a taste that we're naming after
Right.
a fruit product. And nah.
And it's not.
neither.
It's just not.
Yeah. But you like them.
Yeah. Boy,
like 'em.
Even apple, kind of, huh?
Yeah.
Like apple.
That's not what an apple tastes like.
They're pretty. Apple and green apple are pretty close.
Yeah.
To actual apples.
Yeah.
They're. But they still fucking suck. And you guys should eat more fruit.
I love fruit. I eat fruit
You
all the
should
time.
eat
Love
more
fruit.
of it. You should eat
Love
more.
fruit.
Dude, they have great deals on fruit at Aldi. It's fresh.
We'll learn about it
Cotton candy
in
grapes.
the coming weeks because we are now a part of the Aldi team.
It
And when you're a part of the Aldi team, you're in it forever.
it keeps longer too because it doesn't. It hits the shelves a lot sooner than your big chain grocery stores.
Right.
So yeah.
This
So
ain't
you don't have
I-
so you don't have potato juice running down your cabinets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shakita,
'Cause
get
it's
the
our-
fuck out of here.
It's
I
already
don't
like a
want your-
month old by the time you go buy it and spend,
Yeah.
30% more.
I don't want your
Right, no big
years
deal.
old
Yeah,
bananas that are going to
yeah.
go brown on my countertop.
There's a top 5!
I got a top 5,
There's a
guys.
goddamn top 5 this week.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I thought we were winding down, but
We are.
winding
Yeah,
up
this
now.
is this is it.
Shit.
I'm 63 to 70% masked right now.
I teased this one a few weeks ago,
Ooh, teasing me, buddy.
and our bocce ball season has wrapped up. Mm-hmm. It's come to an end. We did a darts night.
Wrapped and killed.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I had put together a top 5 list of non-athletic competitions.
Awesome.
Yay!
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to be athletic. You can still,
Right.
but I'm not talking about like board games or video
Right.
games.
Sure.
Obviously.
A physical activity.
Physical activity.
Non-athletic.
Non-athletic.
Gotcha.
Competition.
Yeah.
Right.
Certainly not sports.
No.
Here we go.
Honorable mentions.
Sports adjacent.
Baseball.
Oh. well, that's a sport. That's okay. Holy shit, non-athletic? Dude, what do
There
you-
it is.
They
There
gotta
it is.
run and throw.
Barely.
Sometimes they dive.
For a second.
Their shoulders
The
get
re-
super sore.
The rest of the time, they just stand there.
Scratch they balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just stand there
Yeah.
in the grass. That's it.
I saw a TikTok recently of a dude. He's like, I got bored in center field, so I just FaceTimed my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's just him in the middle of an actual baseball game. Just, so, yeah, that's not for me. Anyway, okay, yeah.
Yeah, baseball. Honorable mention. Didn't make the top 5. Number 5, bowling.
Big fan.
Yeah.
I
Big
love
fan.
bowling.
We went.
Damn it, I love bowling.
So for our anniversary the other night,
Uh-huh.
we went out to Hand of Fate in Petersburg. and
Shout-outs.
had a couple bevies and some dinner.
Hell yeah.
And then we got back in town. And it was like, we don't want to go home. We're like, what do you want to do? I don't know. We went to Malibu Jack's
Oh,
and went upstairs and bowled.
Yeah.
yeah.
For an hour for $10.
It's only
Nice.
$10 to bowl there?
Yeah, because it sucks. It's in really bad shape and it's dirty.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
And a bunch of
it
kids
was
fucked up all
cheap
the
and we
lanes.
had so much fun.
Okay. Well, I was about to say shout outs Malibu Jacks,
Yeah,
but
well.
all
Clean
the
it up.
balls are chipped and all the lanes are covered in divots.
Yeah.
Good luck.
for real?
Probably.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I haven't played on Malibu Jacks,
Yeah,
but I played
gotcha.
on a lane like that.
But you know what we did? We had a lot of fun.
Of course,
It didn't
because
matter.
bowling is
I
so
didn't
fun.
care. It was
Absolutely.
Yeah,
fun.
it's not like you were trying to beat your wife's ass.
No.
You were celebrating
You were
your
trying to win.
anniversary.
Yeah.
You were trying to. Did you win?
You were celebrating
Yes,
your
fuck yeah.
anniversary, brother. You were trying to beat your wife's ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Man.
number 4,
Ah, dang it, Brad.
pool.
Oh, yeah.
Love shooting some stick.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
some stick.
At the hall.
Y'all want to shoot some stick? Quarters on the table.
Prefer to call it throwing rod, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's cool.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To each his own.
Yeah.
Teach his own.
I shoot some rod,
Teach your own.
throw some stick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So pool.
Yeah.
A lot of
yeah,
fun.
pool.
Love it.
Good.
Love pool.
Good. It's a good time.
All about the angles.
Yeah.
It is. It's like it's a thinking man's game.
Tis.
Not sport. Not a sport.
No.
At all. But you think. You think about
Geometry.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I wanted to say
Physics.
geography.
Physics.
Well, both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, my favorite pro pool player would be the Black Widow, Jeanette Lee.
I remember her.
Shout outs.
Yeah. The only one anyone knows.
She's still around. Well, George
Why you gotta
Thorogood,
be fucking mean about it?
Oh, George Thorogood.
he drinks alone.
He drinks
yeah.
alone.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Hell
bad-
yeah, pool.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Number 3. This is a big one right now in the days of summer. Lots of yard parties
Yeah.
happening. Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Oh yeah, that might be my number one.
AKA
Really?
That's so
Bags.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love throwing the bag.
Yeah.
I love chucking bag.
I'm
Bags
all about
are fun.
cornholing.
Gone are the days of washers. Shout
Yeah.
outs. Bags exist now.
Rest
so-
in peace, washers.
Have you guys gone back and attempted to play washers?
It's impossible.
Stupid.
It's really fucking hard.
How do you get it in there?
That's
it's
what she
little.
said.
Easily.
It just bounces out.
Yeah.
Jeez, well, you gotta know how to throw the damn washer.
Yeah, or just play bags.
Just throw bags. It's way better.
What, bags can bounce off a board. So it's all about how you play the fucking
Oh, his attitude right now. Dude, what is
sports
this?
adjacent
Who
game.
is this
He
guy?
went. He
Fucking-
went. Bags can bounce off the board, and then he looked at the camera and went, "God, these fucking guys,
You
dude."
know what I
guys.
mean?
Pull,
Fuck,
pull up,
sorry, I enjoyed that lawn activity.
You shouldn't have.
pull up to your washers party with your loud
Yeah, yeah,
mufflers.
yeah.
And, all right.
Let's
We'll
go.
have a blast.
Let's go.
You know?
Let's go throw horseshoes, you old timey fuckface. I didn't mean that. God damn it! I felt like I
That's
hurt
really
you.
mean,
I
yeah.
know.
Like
That
billiards
sucks
has
that I
been
did that.
around longer than either of those games.
I'm
So
gonna call it billiards. Yeah.
All right. Number 2. Darts.
Love darts.
Love darts.
Boy,
too.
that might be my number one.
Right. You
Yeah.
keep saying that.
Uh huh. Well, it's a good list.
It's a great- I
bunch
mean,
of great calls.
These are so much fun. All these things are so much fun. It's a great
Cornhole's
time.
so fun.
Yeah.
I might like darts more.
Same.
I'm inside when I
That's-
throw darts.
Yeah.
there's the opportunity for air conditioning, which
Absolutely.
we had talked
Save
very
the-
briefly
yeah.
about earlier.
We learned a lot about it.
Big fan of air conditioned dart throwing.
Love darts.
I'll have you know that air conditioning's a big fan.
Oh
Hey.
my god! Oh my god!
It all comes back around.
Suck it.
And number 1,
Here we go.
it's bocce ball.
Bocce ball, number one. You know, that might be my number one.
Yeah, it is my number 1.
It's very fun.
I love bocce ball.
I do too. I feel like I
It is
lost
so
my
much
touch this
fun.
year,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
I did.
You lost? No,
I did.
no, dude.
I used to be in a lot more control
Well,
with the
you're-
bocce balls.
You're a great player.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's true.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Like, hey, man,
Yeah.
it's not your fault.
Like if
We love you.
there was a
Alright?
bocce
I love you
ball
guys.
all-star team
Yeah.
from our league, you'd be on it.
I'd be on. I'd maybe come off the bench. I've put in a couple bad seasons.
Everybody's had bad throws.
Yeah.
Here is
I shouldn't have that many though.
an all-star
problem.
team. An all-star game would consist of the top 8 players in the league.
Okay.
You would make it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to
Yep.
hear, boys. I can I can die a happy man
You would
tonight.
Too. I feel like you.
I would have 100% make it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah.
You made it. You made it.
Okay,
for sure. You
thank
100%.
Because I was just
made
waiting
You
for
would make it
somebody
too.
to
No,
say
yeah,
I'd
exactly.
make it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the most championships out of anybody at this table.
Yeah, no
but,
big deal. Yeah.
You know, that's whatever. I don't want to start, ranking lowest or anything on the show, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut about how many championships I have. It's like 4 of them.
Don't worry. He's still number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's because of
I
the
embrace
Aldi
it.
thing, I think.
Yeah,
It's because you like
Well,
Aldi
I'm
so
just
much.
trying to save people money
People
and
don't like that.
help them have fresher food.
It's that.
and,
It's that. It's the tone. It's the tone.
Right.
Just trying to
Yeah.
help. Just trying to.
You should
save
You
people
should
money.
close your eyes when you say that stuff. Just be that smug.
Yeah.
Just
it's not
check it
only.
out. I'm just trying to help people save money.
Right. It's the not only am I better than you, but what you like and enjoy sucks.
Yeah.
This is such a weird thing. I'm literally trying to help you make better decisions
That's
than the shitty ones you've been making.
Well, nobody.
That for sure. For sure. Hey,
Than
regardless.
the stupid things you've been doing to
regardless.
lead you to this point.
Excellent list.
Regardless.
Well, it's because I was going to say regardless, excellent list. I would have hit the oof button, but I'm pulling up the
We get a
outro.
little derailed
Yeah,
there.
pull it
Eric,
up.
Oof.
fuck yeah, list. That was a
Excellent
good
list, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
100%.
Thanks, guys.
Good work, Brad.
Great-
good work, Nick.
great
That
show
was-
today,
just-
It was
fellas.
a solid one.
Everybody put in some extra stuff this week.
Yep.
And
And we're proud of all
And-
of us.
We're learning to love ourselves.
We are proud of us.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, fellas.
We have to be proud of us before we can be proud of you.
100%.
proud of you guys.
All right. I need to eat dinner.
Me too. I'm
So
dying.
hungry.
I'm fucking
I
dying.
wonder if we have any biscuits at home.
Ooh. Invite me over if you do.
Could always make some. You certainly have the ingredients to do so.
Sprinkle a little gooch powder on them.
Hell yeah.